People would say, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But they're smiling. That the outcome of who they are after 4 years is nothing they could have imagined before. I'm Alan Questel. I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner and a Feldenkrais trainer and an educational director. People come from all different walks of life. So they come from medical backgrounds, from massage backgrounds, from other modalities, but they also come from being a computer person or a housewife or artists. Some people come to the method just for personal reasons, that there's something about themselves that they need to improve or want to improve, and that's also a good reason to come to a Feldenkrais training. The Feldenkrais practitioner can work in an extremely wide variety of domains. We can work with infants who are challenged in some way. We can work with elite athletes, professional athletes. We can work with actors, dancers. We can work with people with pain. Well, you know, the question then becomes, they say, well, who can't you work with? Well, there isn't anyone we can't work with. If they want to work with us, we can work with them. We can improve something about the quality of life or the way they do something. Why? How? That it's through movement. Movement is intrinsic to every one of us and everything we do in life. In the beginning of the training, I would say there's a greater focus on an immersion of sensing and learning about yourself. But the hands-on work, the touch, we start that from the first week. But then there's also a lot of theory that needs to be introduced and understood. And all of this theory is foundational to everything that happens later on. As we move into the second year of the training, there's much more focus on you becoming a teacher of awareness through movement. That means at the end of the second year, you can actually teach awareness through movement. But to do that, there needs to be an understanding of the structure of what a lesson is, how it's formed, how you would adapt it, and understand the different strategies that are used within a lesson. As we move into the third and fourth year, the focus changes again. There's still a lot of awareness through movement lessons done because that training in our self and use of self needs to be part of our use when we're actually giving a lesson. But in the third and fourth year, the focus shifts more to the thinking behind and the understanding of the structure of a hands-on lesson. In a Feldenkrais training, you're going to start to have an understanding of systems theory, of psychology, of physics, of body mechanics, of learning, of human development, of developmental movement. And all of this comes together in a unique way because it's not taught in the general way of me standing at a whiteboard and writing things down and you reading a book, but it's taught through the experience of movement to explore these ideas. Feldenkrais, one of his great claims to fame quite accurately was he could take an abstract idea and give someone a concrete experience of it. When the experiential aspect of an idea comes together with the cognitive understanding, that's when we really understand something. There's a concrete understanding of something that you can apply with different people in different situations. One thing that Feldenkrais Cantal and Feldenkrais Brussels offers that I think is really unique compared to other trainings, and I would even compare that to my own trainings that I've had throughout the world, is the environment that they've created, which has a place for many more things than the Feldenkrais method, from art and music to the ability to get together and form a really unique community that exists in all trainings, but most trainings don't have the location to do that in. And for me, it's like a real honor and a gift to be able to work in Feldenkrais Cantal, Feldenkrais Brussels, to be part of this. Having the chance to work with Ivo and Pia and Nikos and Betsa, these are people who bring a level of commitment to the process of becoming a Feldenkrais practitioner that I wish I saw it more often. And it's not just in the educational training and the space they created, but it's in the values that they bring to the whole process of learning, of what it means to become a practitioner, and beyond that, the kind of support system that they've created for people to study between segments and to continue their learning even after the training is finished. People say to me sometimes, how do I know this is for me? Well, I can't answer that question for you. But I'm pretty sure that if you jumped in and just tried the first segment, it'd be hard for you to leave after that. If you want more information about the training program or the Feldenkrais method, you can click on this link. Click on this link.